My hair. Good morning, Floss Tube. It's Terri,
Diana.
and we are for the Stitcher Soul.
Good morning, everybody.
And it's November 1st. Can you believe it? I can't. I can't
Wow.
believe we're at November 1st already. It's like,
Really?
where did the year go? We're
Really?
almost at the end, and I just am beside myself.
Well, now it's after Halloween. Now it's the start of the season, the holiday season. So
Speaking of Halloween,
get your roller skates on.
look at this. She went as Boo. And Libby is Mike Wazowski. And James went as Sully. Isn't that too cute? And then, of course, I also have to show you this one. Because, you can't make fish of one and fowl of the other. Maddox went as a blow-up dinosaur with his mom. So they had a good time. They had a very good time. Good morning, Mary Ellen. How are you? Yes, they are very cute. I love them dearly. And unfortunately, Abby was with her mom, so we don't have pictures of Abby. So,
do you know what she went as?
I don't. I have no idea. But anyhow, and your kids went?
Yes, both mine. Jackson went as a banana. And Vincy is, and I don't think I'm a short person.
No, you're tall.
My grandson towers me now. And I thought his costume was adorable. He was the Grim Reaper.
Good deal. Good deal.
Yeah, and I was told, because since he was just able to walk all those years, well, he'll be 15 the 18th of this month, November.
Woo!
For 14 years, I've always gone trick-or-treating with that child.
Okay.
Always. So what he said to me when he stopped, my son brought him over yesterday, was, come on, Grandma, let's go trick-or-treating. This is the last year.
Yeah.
So now I have nobody else. Hopefully Jackson is.
Like I told you, my philosophy is if the kid's out trick-or-treating, give him the damn candy, because he could be doing something different that he shouldn't be doing.
Do you get a lot of trick-or-treaters?
I had two.
I bought 63 bags of pretzels, because I like to give stuff. And I know everybody says, oh, I'm not, I want to still give. I don't want a parent to worry that somebody, you know what I mean? So there's nothing you can physically do to a bag of pretzels. Just the little
yeah.
Plus, my two grandsons and my son, whenever there's leftover, they take it and they put it in their lunch.
Mm-hmm.
My one grandson saves his, and then on the bus ride home, he eats his pretzel, and that's his snack, and it's contained,
right?
So I did the bag of pretzels, and I did the cheese balls.
Oh, yeah.
The bag of cheese balls.
Oh, yeah.
I have 3 left. I got
cheesy doodles.
Yeah. I was going to say I got 63. Okay. 63. I have 3 left.
Well, see, I live on a dead-end street, and it's an older population on the street, so we don't have. It's not like the developments where the kids can go house to house and get tons of candy. So we've never actually gotten a lot of kids.
Oh, we always do.
So
a lot of the parents this year, I noticed when we went Vincy and I were walking, they leave a table, like a table like this one.
Mm-hmm.
They leave it right in the middle of their porch, and then you just take until it's, you know what I mean?
Yeah. When it's gone, it's gone. So if someone takes it all, it's gone.
Exactly. Which I have to say, we went yesterday.
I'm sorry, but that just takes the fun out of it.
Ringing the doorbell.
And saying trick or treat, and scaring who's ever on the inside. At least that's what it was like when we were kids. I don't know.
I'll see
things have changed.
They were teasing my husband and my son yesterday, because my son and my husband stayed and answered the door. And my husband, we caught him and my son. Here's one for you. Here's one for you. Here's one for you. Here's one for you. There was 5 kids at the door at one time, and all 5 times, here's one for you. Here's one for you. Here's one for you. Here's one for you. And then you got the occasional, and what are you supposed to be?
Good morning, Paula. Glad you're here with us. Good morning, Sarah Stitcher. Mickey, good morning. So we're all happy you're here with us. So, okay, we've done that. And, we didn't do for any newbies who are just joining in, either live or on replay. We own For the Stitcher Soul, which is a cross-stitch supply store in Delmar, New York, which is in upstate, just outside the capital of Albany. Our hours of the shop hours are 10 to 4 on Wednesdays and Saturdays, 1 to 6 on Thursdays. We have open stitch Wednesday evenings from 6 to 8. And then we have our Saturday stitchers who come in and stitch with us if there are no classes. I still have a day job, so that's why we have funky hours. We also have our website for thestitchersoul.com where we have some items. In fact, I need to work on the website. I haven't done that in a while, so I need to get straightened up on the website, and we need to get that taken care of. But we do have that. We're also on Instagram and Facebook.
We're killing it on Facebook.
Yeah, we are.
We're killing it.
We're killing it on Facebook. Yes, we are. We're still working on our goal. Yep. Our big goal is to get 1,000 YouTube followers. We still haven't hit 200.
I know. I kind of got a feeling once we get over that 200 hurdle, it might be just like a slide and really easy. It's just I feel like we're going up that little roller coaster slowly.
Yep. The Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
Hey, Patty, nice to see you. Glad you joined us. Hello, Celine. Glad you could join us. What's this? Yeah, Paula doesn't get anyone either. Yeah, we're way too out in the boonies.
That's okay.
Hi, Sandra. Glad you could join us. So yeah.
What did you do this weekend?
What did I do this weekend?
Well, actually, our weekend starts Sunday. So what did you do Sunday?
Sunday, I went to the Legion's all-you-can-eat breakfast with I slept in.
Oh?
I slept in. I shut the bedroom door, and I ignored the dog, and I didn't get up till 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Woohoo!
It's like, yeah, no, I needed to die. So, and then I went out to breakfast for the all-you-can-eat breakfast at the Legion that they have in Delmar, well, Ellesmere. The Legion puts it on the last Sunday of the month. So we went for that. And then I came home and then I did a little cooking. And then I had to do documentation for the day job. But that's about it. Saturday I was here. I got to stitch a little bit.
Mm-hmm. I like that idea. We kind of got away from that, being so busy with retreats and stuff.
Well, the retreat and everything I need to, everything we need to do to keep the store running, the website running, there's administrative stuff that needs to get done. And if we don't get it done, then, it's a problem. So unfortunately, there are times when, and we did just get over the retreat, which we're still working on recovering.
Yep. Yes. Well, no,
we're still working on recovering.
But yeah, we had the material was here till Saturday.
Yeah,
because we said we would keep it till Saturday, and that had to get all boxed up and sent back.
Right.
So my hope now is this weekend is I'm going to update the calendar today. I cleaned the board.
This week we don't have anything booked, I don't think.
I thought we had
Do we have a finishing? I don't remember. It's on the website.
Is it? Okay. I'm going to update
Hold on,
it.
I'll check.
Because I'm thinking I'd like to get some finishing done, because what I did, I had to go Monday. I got my flu shot, and then I had to pick up some threads that,
Mm-hmm.
but I wasn't going to come. I know I own a stitch shop, but
When you need it, you need it.
exactly. So I had to go, and I had a coupon, so I used my coupon.
Go into the website, and I'm going to pull up the calendar of events.
Yeah, because
calendar of events. There we go. So it is now November, and on the 4th we have finishing class,
which is
1 to 3
this Saturday. So, ladies, if you've got your, the rule, how we're doing the finishing classes,
right? Basically, how we're doing finishing classes is if you have a project that you have finished and you want to finish it. For instance, the winter in a box. Okay, we did that, and several people
finished theirs.
Have finished stitching theirs, so now they want to put their box together. Bring all your supplies, everything that came with your
box,
the kit that we gave you: scissors, glue, thread,
needles,
and sewing needles, not tapestry needles, yeah. Sewing needles.
Do they need batting for the top piece?
Yep, you'll need a little piece of batting.
You don't need.
If you don't have it, we will. There's certain things we can have for you. We can have pieces of batting available for you. We can have glue available for you if you don't bring your own glue. Okay, but things like scissors, needles, these are routine things that you need to finish anything. It doesn't matter what you're doing. You want fabric scissors and you want cardboard scissors, because you do not use your fabric scissors to cut paper or cardboard.
You need the glue. This is in your finishing box.
Everything you need to finish is in your box.
But this gets glued.
Mm-hmm.
This gets glued. This
gets glued. So you have everything you need. The inside, you hand stitch the bottom to the sides, but then the rest of it gets glued inside.
Right. So you need.
Okay.
You can't use.
So that's just an example.
You need a needle to stitch.
Right.
And you need thread to stitch it so it's sturdy and whatever. So that's why you need the needles, specific needles. You need glue. You need.
And like I said, we can provide the glue. We have several bottles of glue. So if you don't bring your own glue, it's not a disaster. But please bring your own scissors, bring needles, bring thread. Finishing supplies.
The batting,
you should probably need. Yeah, I think it came with a piece of batting. So you should be all set. Okay. Because we kitted it up so that you would finish. If you want to finish something different, okay, say you want to do a flat fold, okay, we will show you how to do a flat fold. You need your stitched piece. You need comic board, you need batting, you need fabric, enough to cover several surfaces, okay? You need any trims you want. You need scissors, you need needle, you need glue, okay? Any trims you want. So make yourself a little. I have a finishing kit. It's an ornament finishing kit, but everything in my finishing kit is suitable for finishing anything. Okay. In fact, I thought I had done a video of what's in my finishing kit, but maybe I'll do it again.
We did
I'll do
one of the floss tubes. I think it was like 49, 48. We had your finishing box. You had yours and how you do yours, and I brought mine because I have a 2-tier system with mine. Right. You have the one.
So the finishing supplies are multi-purpose. Okay. So don't think you have to have something special. If you have to have something special, we would let you know. But for the most part, when you're doing very simple finishes, you're doing hand stitching. And we try and do, when we do finishing, projects. We try and do it so that you do not need a sewing machine, because you can stitch by hand. You do not have to have a sewing machine. So that's what we do. Okay. Good morning, Sandra. Did I say good morning? Okay. So that is on Saturday. The class is $45. Okay. You come in, we'll have you at the tables. We'll work with whatever you bring in to finish. So whatever you want, you bring it in.
And you also could do an ornament.
You could do an ornament. I'll show you how to put together an ornament, but you bring the supplies with you, because I don't know what you want to finish. And when we have done classes previously, in conjunction with different pieces, people were getting frustrated because they weren't finishing the piece, and it was time for the class. So we decided we would do it this way instead. That way you can come in and finish whatever you want, but that puts the gathering of the supplies onto you and not to us, because we don't know what you want to finish when. So you just bring the stuff. If you're not sure, phone call.
Yeah. Simple phone call.
Phone call. If you're not sure, just call us. We'll give you the list. Okay. Maybe that's what we'll do. Why don't we make up a little list and keep it at the checkout counter for people to take?
Yeah.
I'll do that today too, along with the other 500 things I have to do. But
what did I do again? I keep
what?
My little cat. The
little... Oh, I put it in the bag.
Oh, okay.
I put it in the bag. Go get it if you want.
Yeah. I was just gonna say,
so anyhow,
this thing.
We have finishing class. Time for the Whip Go generation, because we do Whip Go. Whip Go is a game developed by Jessie Marie Does Stuff back in 2019, where you play it like bingo and you put your projects into the 25 squares, 24 with the center being 13 and a free space. And then I generate numbers. We're revising it for next year, but right now we do 2 numbers a month. And you work on those projects 4 to 5 hours in the month's time. Last month, I was doing my crewel project, and I never got to the other one. I've got I do hardanger, I do crewel, I do needlepoint, I do cross stitch, I sew. So if it requires a needle, I know at least the basics to get by and do what I want to do. So, in fact, I have my next hardanger lesson tomorrow evening.
Oh.
I'm cutting.
Oh, how is Donna?
Donna's doing very well. Donna Olson is out of Wisconsin. She's my hardanger instructor, and I have some new patterns that I got from her that are wonderful. If you don't know how to do hardanger, that's why I'm learning, so I can show you. This is one of the new patterns that I got in from Donna, and she designs all these and teaches. I have classes over Zoom. Can I tell you how hard that is? It's hard because there's intricate things that you need to know, hand placement and whatnot.
Gotcha.
And on Zoom, it's very difficult because you're working white on white or cream on cream, because that's traditional Norwegian cut work. Okay. So it's sometimes very difficult to clearly see the stitch on her example and then try and figure out how to translate it onto yours, because you're not sitting right there next to her. Gotcha. But she does a phenomenal job, because I'm learning the basic stitches, the cluster blocks and all the other stuff. But this is one of the newer ones that I have, heirloom stitches, and they're just so pretty.
They are.
I've had some of her stuff on display here at the store, and right now I'm working on a snowflake that is coming out really good. So I have to cut, and then I have to bar weave. So I have to cut before class. Okay, which is scary. I have to cut before class, because she tells you, be very focused. Don't cut when you're distracted. You have to have special scissors. They have to be very thin blade and very pointed and very sharp. So you have to cut so that and pull out certain threads, and then I have to learn how to bar weave, and then it will be done. And then I can do another one because she has several different snowflake designs, and I love snowflakes. So it's like, cool, we can hang them in the store for the winter. That'd be cool.
Oh yeah, because snowflake.
Yeah. So
speaking of which, we got snow already.
You use that 4-letter word.
I know. That's what I woke up this morning and I came downstairs and had coffee, and I go, "Oh, it rained," to Vince, and he said to me, "That's not all it did." And I thought, "What the heck is he talking about?" And then I walked over and I was like, "Oh dear, oh dear." Yeah, I knew we were going to get it early, but I didn't think we were going to get it that early.
We didn't, as far as I know, we didn't get any, and God help us, I really don't want it. But they said it was going to be cold, like in the 40s. So I had made this little scarf out of wool. A couple of years ago, I stitched it up, and I figured, oh, it'll be great. I'm sweating my butt off right now because it's wool. But later, when I'm cold,
you'll be glad.
I'll be glad I have it.
Glad.
Hi, Sarah. Glad you could join us. As soon as I generate the WIPCO numbers, we'll be showing something. Mary Ellen. Oh, yeah. You like snowflakes too? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. It's extremely anxiety producing because I spent all this time doing these cluster blocks and blanket stitch around the edge and making sure everything lined up perfectly, which so far it has. And I did, eyelets, and it's like, now I have to cut it. And it's like, what if I don't do it right?
See, I have enough trouble cutting my materials.
Oh, I have no problem cutting that. But after I put all of this work into this piece and, the time, and it's like, crap. Most times I don't get that nervous, but right now I'm a little nervous. I can do it over again. It's not the point, but it's like,
it's like, oh, gotta do it over.
Yes, the S word. We don't want the S word. All right, so let me pull up the random number generator for the month of November. We are going to be working on come on, there we go. And all right, first number 25. Second number 10. So for me, because I have mine on the door over here, I get to work on Red Rhapsody, which is the piece that I'm using Sullivan's
yes,
variegated
that's a new thread we're carrying.
Yeah, Sullivan's variegated floss. I'm using that, and it's a one color piece by Rosewood Manor. And I've always wanted to do a single piece and a sampler. This is a sampler. It's got the ABCs and stuff on it and the 1, 2, 3s. I've always wanted to do one and have never done one. So I pulled, it's beautiful red, variegated.
Well, that's the one.
It's over there.
Yes.
Yep. So I will pull it out and show it to you next week because I don't have it here in front of me. And the other one is the infamous stocking.
So do you not think it's fate just saying, get your butt in gear?
Yeah, I think so, but what am I going to do? I can't quit my day job yet. So anyhow, yes, 10 and 25 are the numbers for this month. So today's November 1st, so you can start working on them. Now, what's next? Well, last week we debuted, was it last week or?
Yeah, last week.
During retreat, we debuted a beautiful piece designed by our own Sarah Wilbur called Mouse Upon a Time. Here is the model. I finished the model. Sarah designed the piece. It's cockeyed. There we go. That's better. Okay. So there's the piece. The chart arrived. I will be loading them up today. So give me a little time. As soon as I'm done here, I will go load them up and you can purchase yours. They're exclusive to For the Stitcher Soul for a whole year. So if you want one, you can get one. I will have them up on the website later this morning and you'll be able to purchase. It's really cute. My grandson, because I had taken the piece home to finish, and my grandson saw it. He goes, "Oh, Nana, I know what this is. And look at the awesome dragon." And, he was just tickled to death. So he told me all about it and who was who and who was what. And he just loved it. And can I say, and she will say the same, Sarah does an awesome job with animals.
Mm-hmm.
She does the cutest job. The faces on her animals are just too cute. So there you go. And you're right. We have, right now I have 20 in stock and I know where to get more. So make sure that you get yours. All right. So
Suggestion.
what?
Nope, I'm going to suggest, nope, go finish what we're doing.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go back.
So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you a few charts. Now, Sarah was here for retreat and so was her sister Diane. And here's one of Diane's pieces. For those of you patriotic lovers and tea lovers. Very nice. We love it. Sweet Liberty is what it's called. And it says, "Forever we'll be strong and free." So that's a lovely piece. That will be up. And we also had New York Dreamer at our retreat for the first time. And we love Etsy. She is just wonderful. And she loved our finish for the winter box. And now we're going to do the autumn box and get the autumn box done up. But she had some other really great ones. I showed you last week the wintertime.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. I can't wait to get started on that. I want that. But here's one for our Jewish friends. Hanukkah time. Isn't that adorable? I just love it. And of course, we think about our Jewish friends who are having issues over across the way. And, we support them in this terrible time. So, and then she also had this one that I thought was just the cutest. Of course, I'm a snowman lover. I collect snowmen, so had to have this one.
Yeah, I did that. So, as did I.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like a simple stitch.
It is. It looks like and she loves working on vintage country mocha, which is my favorite.
It does look
which is
very
why
pretty.
I think it could be why I'm attracted to a lot of her designs, because I love that fabric. I can't keep it on the shelf here in the store because other people like it too, because it just goes with everything. But I love the branch. Yeah, I love the branch with the birds. They look like robins to me.
They do.
They look like robins to me, but I love them. I absolutely love it. And she's got the little quilt star there, the quilt star there on his belly. But it's beautiful and I like it. And she also makes these cute needle threaders. Look at this one. I thought, of course, this one screams my name, and we all know why.
Yeah.
Okay, but pumpkin latte. Isn't that great? It's just too cute.
That is.
So that's what we have for new charts for this week.
Yeah.
We're slowly but surely showing you what we got new in, because we want to be able to let you see everything we have. What do you got?
What do I have? I've been busy.
Mm-hmm.
I had 3 projects
Okay.
that I had to we had done.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to show them.
Sure. Go ahead.
You sure? Because we can wait. Because they're not. I didn't finish it yet.
We can.
Yeah, we can wait.
We'll show them when they're finished. But We'll
But
show them when they're finished because there's something special that
one of the things that I finished,
just
It just-
keep your eyes open for something new.
yeah, I you know me, I like to do take little things out of patterns that I bought.
Elements
Books,
out of a design.
Yep.
Mhm.
So what I did was I wanted to show in the bag of the month, you get a pattern, exclusive pattern from Sarah. You get floss drops, you get thread, and you get a picture frame.
Mhm.
I use my picture frames. I have multiple sizes and whatever. But so what I did was I did him, the cat. And this was the frame that was in last month's bag with the pumpkins.
Yeah.
Pumpkins on it.
Mhm.
And I thought this color would be gorgeous in the bag with the pumpkin bag.
That's a blackbird cat, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't remember where I found it, but
I'm not sure, but I like him. He's perfect for Halloween.
So you know what? I don't know. Can I say that it's a little motif that I found? Punker. She's a designer. She gives,
go ahead.
Yeah. What I did was I just pulled out a little. It was a free pattern, and I just pulled him out. But I wanted to show that you can fit the picture frames that come in the bag. So when you get your bags, you can. I use mine. I do because I like to do small.
I like to. That's why we include frames in there because not everybody thinks about putting things in little tiny frames.
Yep.
And that's why seems like every month we include a frame that you could use to frame a piece.
But the thing is,
they're so great to have on hand because you can do some little tiny thing if you needed a quick little gift or something.
But I go whenever I'm out and about looking for stuff. These things are getting harder and harder to find. These frames, the ornate gold ones, the silver ones, they're hard to find. But I mean, it took me next to, I want to say a night, not even a full night to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Popped it in a frame. Not great, but I popped it in. But next year, if I want to put something else in it, I can just.
Mary Ellen says it's a great cat. Of course, Mary Ellen's a cat lover.
I can just
just like me.
Out.
Actually, I'm an animal lover. It doesn't matter what.
But
I love animals.
What I was thinking,
should have been a vet.
What I was thinking was, look at this. This I don't know. I think my fingers cover it right here. It's a deer with a bird, I think,
on his butt.
But I was thinking maybe for December or even November in the picture frame, one of the picture frames, because I match the picture frames to the bags.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go through and I'll pull out one of my picture frames, new or old. But how cute would that be on a stand?
She also has a fox on there that would be really cute.
That was.
Can't do that.
Thing. Yeah, wrong thing. I meant to show this side. The box is right here, but that's the perfect size, and it doesn't take you that long.
And if you did them on one of the blue overdyed fabrics and put some white under them, instead of the green,
perfect. Yes,
what a great little thing to sit on the counter for the winter.
Yep. Or even how cute would that
hope
be?
You're okay with that, Sarah.
But how cute would happily ever after be with the, but I guess what I'm trying to say is I use my picture frames.
Good morning, Vince. How are you?
But I pull out little motifs, especially after I've done them. I mainly do animals because I truly enjoy doing
Sarah
animals.
says, yes, she's okay with that. Yay, thank you.
But when you get your bag of the month, a suggestion. And that's what I did. I went and got my flu shot. And when I got my flu shot, I had a little bit of, Tuesday, because I didn't feel I wanted to go home, take a Tylenol or whatever.
Mhm.
So Tuesday, so they don't see the skunk line, I went and got my hair done. And then on my way home, I wanted to stop and I wanted to see the Christmas stuff that like Dollar Tree, Dollar
Mhm.
General, all the job lot, they all have really cute Christmas stuff. So that one of the other things that I did was
Oh,
another
those will be
little
cute. Yeah.
another thing was that I was thinking was just different Christmas motifs
Mm-hmm.
and then just little tiny ones because they look at the backs of these and then they give you the rope. So if you don't want to do, I don't want to do the rope here, but what I was thinking was the baker's twine.
You could do baker's twine, or you could do ribbon.
Yeah, either
Pico
way.
edge ribbon would
Yeah.
be beautiful.
But how cute would that be with just like a star or just a simple little cat or a dog or
Bee.
yep, or you could do a simple little bird
Mm.
like a robin or
cardinal
whatever.
For
Exactly.
the Christmas tree.
Yep. And then how
Or a blue
cute
jay.
if you have what I was thinking
Especially
was
for those mini trees, you know, the little
yes,
tiny trees that sit on the table.
that's what I was thinking. I was thinking this
Squirrel. Yes, squirrel.
but what I was thinking was that's the perfect size.
Yep.
It's the perfect thing. I mean, because you could use your threads that you have just like one or two pieces.
You could
left.
even make your own cording because we carry corders
Cordings,
here.
yes.
You could take floss,
Yep.
red and white, and you could make your own cording and decorate them up with cording.
Yeah. But I guess what I'm trying to say is when you buy your patterns from us, okay?
She has no shame.
No, I don't. No, I don't. Or when you buy the ornament, like the Halloween ornament or the Christmas ornament magazine,
Yeah.
again, from us, this is a suggestion
Although-
on how to do it, to finish it.
Yep.
Finish it. And you know what?
And we do have the Christmas, we have a couple left of the Christmas ornament magazine, and we do have, do I have any of the Halloween one left? I'm not sure.
I think you sold them all.
I think we did.
But what you can also do is that would be like for somebody new,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like they just got married or moving here or whatever, a simple garland for a simple little tree.
How cute would that
Or-
be to have the, actually, not even, you could take garland, you know, the
Yep.
garland you put on the mantle.
Yep.
And take cording.
Yep.
You could hang these off of, you know,
Yep.
do like some wood cranberry beads. Make them look like a
Oh,
wood
yeah.
cranberry, and then hang these little ornaments off it so that it's on the mantle.
Yep.
You could even do, if you've got some of the fake popcorn garland,
Oh, yeah.
and wrap that with the cranberry beads on your on a 9-foot evergreen bough, and then you could have those or a lighted evergreen bough on your mantle
Mhm.
with the garland and the popcorn, and have these cute little ornaments hanging off it.
But the
What
nice,
an idea.
or you don't know how to finish it? Come Saturday, come on the 4th, come to the finishing class and we'll show you how to finish it.
And if you really don't want to finish them, I'll finish them for you.
Yeah.
For a fee, but I'll finish them for you.
But like I guess what I'm trying to say is, in a long, drawn about way, I look because I don't want just pillows. I mean, I like to do the little pillows.
After a while, pillows and
I've got a
framing
ton of them.
on the wall, you run out of space. So you're trying
Exactly.
to find other ways to use your stuff and do things that you like in different ways. And how special. I know a lot of people stitch up an ornament to give to a loved one every year.
Which I do.
How special is that to have a collection of ornaments from a loved one that you will have forever, knowing, I have some, of course, my Nana didn't. She learned late in life how to crochet. So she made all of her grandchildren a granny square Afghan. But I have ornaments that had been hers for her Christmas tree. And my mother divvied him up between the kids. And nice. Every year I put the ornaments on the tree and I think of her. And how special is it to do like the ornament of the month that I'm doing, to do an ornament to give to a loved one that they will have for forever and pass on. This was your great grandmother made this, or your your great aunt made this, or whatever. How I find that special.
Yes,
I find that very special, and that's why when I say the ornament of the month, how special a wedding present is that to start a new couple.
Yeah.
Or do an ornament for a new baby. A new baby's first Christmas, and mom and dad are going to buy baby's first Christmas in an ornament, but how special is it to get one made with that baby's name on it?
They're always
made for that baby.
Yes.
I find that extremely special. That has a special place in my heart. The bought ones are very special too, don't get me wrong, but how I look at things is that someone took the time and the thought to put into that and to make it. And I find that to be more special than anything.
Yep.
And so when I suggest things like that, that's coming from my opinion. Maybe you don't feel that way. That's okay.
Start a tradition.
I think it's a great tradition to start.
Like your daughter, your son-in-law with the two girls. Perfect. Perfect time to start when she's little. But I do that with mine, my two have phenomenal stockings.
My mom used to paint them ornaments and put their name on them in the year. She stopped doing that, but she used to. She used to paint them ornaments. I did that with Vince, with my two kids, Vince and Erica. And I would always, after Christmas, everything's on sale and whatever. So I would say to the kids, back then, when my two were young, we had Kmarts. I remember the Blue Light Special. Attention Kmart choppers.
We don't have Kmarts anymore. So they used to move all of their Christmas stuff up to the front of the store, and it would be all discounted. And I'd say to the kids, you see an ornament you like, pick it out. Well, my two did. And what I did was, majority of them I gave to them.
I kept one from each of them for my Christmas tree. But I gave I divvied up the rest.
See, I put multiple
and gave them to them.
I put multiple trees up. My one grandson and I, Jackson, I have a 4-season room, and I put a tree out in the 4 season.
I'd love to have a 4-season room.
I have a 4-season room, and I put an artificial one out in the 4-season room. And I don't really put lights on it. It's not a pre-lit artificial.
I love lights on trees.
But what I did was I got these big balls. They're like
you got your balls, huh?
They're prickly. They're like prickly things. But at the end of these like star type thing, it's just like a round ball type thing with rods coming out, and the ends of are lights. And I have them in all different shapes and sizes. And I put those on the tree. And then the tree topper is Tinkerbell. And Tink lights up. Her wings light up. Yep. So I don't need, those, and they're batteries. So it's nice. I don't have to worry about if I forget to turn them, because I get really nervous about that kind of stuff, catching fire. So the nice thing is Vince puts them all on one plug, and then it's just, I push the button.
We will need a Christmas tree tour.
I do 3 of them. I do one in the Four Season room. I do, and they're all at least 6 to 7 feet because I have high ceilings in my house. So I have good sized ones, and I put tree toppers on my trees. And this is how nuts I am. Each tree, except for the Four Season room tree, that's a staple one. The living room tree, my formal living room tree this year, is all going to be kids. I have these massive animals. They're porcelain, and they're cats, they're reindeers, they're dogs. I have a frog that's he's an elf that's dressed up. He's a frog.
Yes, definitely a video tour is required.
And then my formal living room, my family room rather, it's a 7-foot flocked tree. That it's all, that one is another one that now can stay. That's all Disney. Because Vince and I are big Disney fans. So that's everything you can humanly think of Disney goes on that tree. But the formal living room every year changes. Like last year, it was all nutcrackers.
That does not surprise me.
It was all nutcrackers. The year before that, it was all snowmen. And I had all these really gorgeous snowmen that light up and stuff.
What did you do with all the snowmen after that?
They, those came from my mother-in-law. And they're in, they're Thomas Kincaid. So they have a gorgeous wooden box that they're all, they fit in the styrofoam. That my whole family, the formal living room, the tree was all the snowmen. The garland was just a simple garland, and then the rest of them were pillows with snowmen on them and stuff like that. But see, when I do my formal living room, like this year, it's all kids. Going to be. I found these little golden books. They're like this big, but they're ornaments, and I have little porcelain dolls.
Cute.
That are like this big. Plus, I have porcelain candy, hard candy. And the thing that I'm the most like, I can't believe I found gumdrops. My garland is all gumdrops, all different colored gumdrops, and they're sparkly.
Cute.
Sparkly, and
so
then trees pre-lit.
If you do a theme every year, what do you do with all this theme if you don't do the same thing every year?
I'll break it up, and then I'll put it other places, like my dining room. I will start 2 days after Thanksgiving. I will literally start because my dining room will change, and I collect Wedgwood. I've always collected Wedgwood. So I have these big metal trees that the boys know they're not allowed to touch. They go on my dining room table. They're like candelabras, I guess.
Candelabras.
Type thing, where all my Wedgwood ornaments will go on those 2 trees, and then it's just a simple runner that goes down the center, and then I just have these a bowl, it looks of carnations that looks like a little puff, like a powder puff type thing. I have a base.
I agree, a video tour is going to be required.
I think, and I've already written down what next year's formal living room is going to be. I already know. I know in advance. Too much planning
for me.
But see, I have to.
I'll never forget a couple of years ago. Now, when I was younger, my Christmas was always big. Okay, and you'd walk into my house and it was like someone threw up Christmas. Okay, but as I've gotten older, I've gotten tired and I have run out of time. Well, a couple of years ago, Maddox came in. It was one of those years that I just didn't get around to anything because I was just too busy running the store, working, doing all the things, right?
Pre-Diane.
And he came in, he goes, Nana? I said, what? He says, it's just not jolly enough.
But don't you do
And I went, what do you mean it's not jolly enough? He says, you didn't put up the garland in the dining room and in the living room.
But don't you go out on the front of your house?
Yes, but
See,
it's not jolly enough.
oh, okay. Because I was gonna say, I have pillars
It was
in
like,
the front.
oh my God, how much jollier can I make it? He had noticed that I hadn't put because I have from my dining room into my living room, it's an open archway. Okay. And my dining room is not very big, and we can expand out into the living room if necessary. Right. So I would put up a garland on the dining room side and a different garland on the living room side, and they were lighted. And we would, I'm an artist, a crafter, so I make it look all pretty with bows and all that good stuff, right? Well, he noticed they weren't up, and it wasn't jolly enough.
There you go. See, I don't do a lot out in front. I mean, I have my trees and my topiaries, my urns in the front of the house. I have 2 columns.
I like Mary
They get
Ellen's
wrapped.
idea. Maybe we need to do an in-person tour.
Let me just tell you, I wouldn't mind, to be completely honest. It doesn't bother me. I mean, I like, there's certain things that I just really, really, really like to do. And but my absolute favorite holiday is, and always will be, is Halloween. I love Halloween.
I can live without Halloween, but I love
like
Christmas. I'm a giver. And that's the problem is I'm not rich, because I love to give and I love to decorate and I love to do all the things. Well, all the things require this.
Oh, see, you have to do
but
what
I love Christmas. I have always loved Christmas.
See, you need to do what I do, and I don't mean this as an insult to
when
anybody.
The kids were little, it was great because I could go and buy all the cheap stuff like the crayons and the coloring books and all that good stuff. When you can have tons under the tree, and it didn't cost you a lot. Now that they're older, and the toys are more expensive.
I go the day after Christmas. I don't do Black Friday or this. Hopefully by the end of this week, I'll have already got 90%, a good chunk of my Christmas out of the way. I don't the crowded stores freak me out.
I did Black Friday a couple times.
Yeah.
And it was like, I'm not into that.
No. I'm not.
But I'm also not organized enough to go shopping and don't have the time to go shopping after the holidays, because usually I'm running 500 ways to Sunday, and
see that when I worked, that's the problem Vince and I ran into, getting things done. When you have kids, it's hard to get things done.
Mm-hmm.
So what Vince and I got used to doing is, after Christmas, we would go out and we would buy gifts for him. Gifts I would give him and he would give me. One, because back then when you have young kids, it's a little tight.
Yeah,
the money is. So you got more because everybody brought the stuff that you thought you wanted back, and you got it on sale. So I just never got out of that habit. So I will start shopping next year. I mean, at the day after Christmas, I'm always behind. So you're never going to get, but then again, I do tartan wrapping paper pretty much, or red or green or gold.
Love red tartan.
I'm a big fan
fabric
of that.
I picked for Christmas ornament of a month.
So it's
my favorite.
My wrapping paper never really changes, so I always know.
When the kids were little, I used to get special wrapping paper for each child.
Yes, that's how you could tell whose present was whose. I still do that with all of them.
At this point, I don't do that anymore. I just, whatever I've got. Although I will try and do one special if I have some kitty paper, or if I run out of kitty paper, I will purchase paper with certain kitties in mind.
Good point. Now,
And then usually I can get a couple years out of it.
yes, I have to say I don't know how many ways you can do the superheroes for Christmas, but I've got a ton of it home because both Vincey and Jackson, when they were younger, were into it.
Yeah.
And now they could care less.
Yeah.
You know, he could just.
Well, that was like Maddox when he was little. Everything was Paw Patrol, Paw Patrol, Paw Patrol.
Jackson was the same way.
Paw Patrol. So, but anyhow.
So
all
now's
right.
the time to come and get your Christmas stuff.
Start working on Christmas with
stuff.
us. Come
Yes.
hang with us. We love to have people come hang here in the store with us.
Yep.
So if the store's open, you're welcome to come.
Yep.
We're happy to have you.
And then the finishing classes, because you got to get it done for Christmas.
Yeah.
So
I mean, what do we got? Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3 weeks before Thanksgiving. And then there's what? 3 weeks from Thanksgiving to Christmas, or 4 weeks. So you got what? 6, 7 weeks left. So 6 or 7 Saturdays left to come and work on things.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
come on in.
Yeah, we love to see you. We love it when you come in and visit us.
Yep. And even if it's not Saturday, we're here Wednesday all day and Thursday 1 to 6. So come on in.
Or ask us. We always have new stuff. So just ask us.
Last thing, did you have something you wanted to share?
I think a lot of you already have this. This was a gift
from
Miss Sarah. Miss Sarah, but there's a bunch. I love books that do this. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous?
Oh, that's like red work.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Red work.
But what, for me, how like this? How cute would that be?
That's really
as
cute.
A small
ornament. Yeah.
Or even
the kid on the sled.
Yep. That or the reindeers.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah. Or
the
ivy. How gorgeous is that?
Holly.
But oh yeah. But
there's some really cute patterns
in here. Yep. But I love it. I mean, I wanted to see.
Nutcrackers!
Look at the boys. That's what I call my nutcrackers, the boys. But look at I was going to show those, but I don't think there's.
This is cute. I love this.
Look at that. But you can show that. But look at the thing I love the most. I don't know if you can see it, but the drum. How does that just scream Christmas? That and the trumpet. So for you music people, look at this.
I think the bells and the ribbon, even the wreath.
Yep. Look at this.
Oh, I like that.
Look at this. The Christmas bulb. How cute is that?
Man, I would have liked that. Nice book.
Love, I'm telling you.
Nice book. And Sarah's happy you like it.
I love it. There's a couple things in here that I want to do. I can't show it. Look at these.
Where did this come from?
They give you, when you get this book, I can't show it because of this one.
Oh, here.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, yeah, let's do this. I don't know if it's going to come through okay. Look at, for a baby's first Christmas.
For Allie Belly.
Isn't it adorable?
I want to borrow the book.
Isn't it? But see.
Make one for Ellie and Abby.
Yes. How cute would that be? But
actually, you could do it in blue for Maddox too. Ooh, that's pretty. There's nothing in that book that is lovely. Ooh, look at those. Those are cute too.
Yeah. I think those are on paper.
Where did she find that book?
I don't. I think she went to she did she was a vendor, I think.
Oh, right.
And she found it on the free table.
Oh,
Who would have thought?
okay.
I mean, that would have been the first thing I went for a beeline to.
Mm-hmm.
Was, me, books.
I love that book. That's a great book.
Books. Oh my God, I love those ornaments.
That is a great book.
But
I love the Santa too.
look at that.
That's stunning.
Isn't it? Oh, look.
There's nothing in there that's not cute.
And I think they, if I'm not, look at this. Oh, look at the Victorian. Oh my God.
She's lost in her book now.
I'm telling you.
All right, so listen. We're going to call it a day. Same bat time, same bat channel next week. And we'll have more fun and games to show you. Free table at a retreat. Cool.
Oh,
That's
yes.
where she got it.
Yeah. If they only knew.
Yeah.
Only
All righty. So we'll see you next week. Have a good week. Hopefully we'll see you in the store. And if not, drop us a comment. Let us know. Yeah, same bat channel tonight. We'll see you later. Ta-ta for now.